let's find out. Like how funds are given as we get into game number 1 of BetBoom versus Azure Ray. Who will come out on top? If you had to call it based on the drafts, which draft are you favoring here, Houskin?
I mean, they're both interesting in their own ways. I think the Storm pick is really cool by Azure Ray. The only problem for him is basically the Night Stalker. So I'm definitely curious to see what he's gonna bring and how impactful this Oracle is also versus the Night Stalker. For BetBoom, I feel like they have a very solid strat. Like this card can go basically anywhere on the map. Like his both silence are great at setting up kills. And yeah, he's gonna be able to bring a lot of pace. The X factor for me is like the Night Stalker. How well is he gonna do both in his lane and also transitioning later? Like, I assume he's gonna go for the Phylactery Link Dagger build people are doing into later Kanda.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I think I'm pretty heavily favoring BetBoom. I mean, it's not a particularly brave take considering they were in the finals for ESL Birmingham, but
yeah,
still,
I'm with you.
I like their draft.
There's gonna be a first blood attempt here from Azure Ray.
Yeah, down on the bottom side, but BetBoom have brought the heroes over. So, Toronto Tokyo maybe going to be the target here. Mark stacking up the poisons. And Toronto Tokyo, don't think he's got a way out of this one. He is going to lose his life. And FY will be the one to draw first blood.
Alright, fast boots, and also has the win dice, he's going to be very threatening with his tossbacks.
Quick guy.
I always feel that
Oracle. Xianming dewarding from the high ground. I love that play.
Also blocking the camp against the Coddle. Always good.
Ooh, yeah, you're right. The double. Damn, what a move.
Yeah, it's really solid. Usually it's more effective if you do it like he did. You block after the bound runes happen rather than before.
Barker's not so healthy in the top side right now. I mean, he's under the tower and they're still hammering hits into him with the flat cannon, with the rocket flare as well. So, not having the happiest of times down the bottom side, but we'll see if he's able to stabilize a bit. Tango's ticking on through, healing him up. Double circlet, of course.
To go for rocket flare on clock level 1, they just want to maximize the spam they have on him.
Yeah, well, I guess it gives you the vision as well for
it's true, yeah.
For the flag.
It makes a lot of sense. Viper is not like... He's surprisingly unsustainable early game, like on his first few levels. So definitely a cool idea.
Very. FY is going to have to do some heavy lifting with those shiny new boots of his. See his damage is just like really not that potent. And look at Parker here, he's just being forced all the way back.
What do you do? Like you get vision from the rocket fire and you get flagged, like, and you're a Viper. Like it must feel so shit, honestly.
Pretty awesome. There's up on the top side. Save, maybe in a bit of trouble. No, Xianming uses the combo one and it's not enough to bring him down. Very, very close though. Forced out the stick. Yara as well, also taking some heavy hits up here. Doing the Klink's obviously just going to be doing buckets on little flaming archer dude. Very hard to lean into this hero. Does so much damage. There's GPK and Ori. Duke it out in the middle lane as well. So far 16 CS on Ori to 12 off the Keeper of the Light. So a very convincing advantage at the moment for the Storm Spirit.
Yeah, this is typically what you get when you're sending the Coddle mid. Like, he's quite weak in the first few, like 4 to 5 minutes, I would say. But the trade of is his crazy presence once he hits that level 6. So this is one of the reasons why Storm is such a good pick into him. Because Storm is Storm is usually, it's easy to abuse him. Like especially before level 6, you can gank him. He's not that strong. Like he's the most fragile at this early stage. And yeah, so if you're both just aiming for like level 6 or later timing, then that favors Storm in this matchup.
Bottom side, a little bit of action happening. Toronto Tokyo is going for the straight up TP out and just about makes it on. Oh, he doesn't. He goes to the tier 1 tower, and that means he's going to die to the poison.
Yeah, heads up there from FY and Bach to keep on hitting him and also throwing the tree there.
Yeah, that's huge. They saw the direction he was teleporting in and realized that He weren't going to make it.
Oh, they're going to kill Nightfall as well.
Damage going through into Nightfall as well. They've got the Avalanche, throwing it down, slowing him up, and the poison stacking up. Nightfall very low indeed, and with the 5th stack off the poison attack, that's going to be the Gyrocopter dead as well.
Yeah, they're making it work really nicely here. Actually, they decided to pool so much XP to Buck, so he's already level 4.5 almost. FY is still sitting on 2.5, so that's part of the reason why they were able to get these kills. But you need a level 2 poison touch to secure this.
Yeah, huge upgrade between level 1 and level 2. Not just the damage, but the slow. And to be honest, it's double damage per second, and it also increases the magic resistance it takes away as well. So it's actually over double damage.
Yeah,
from
and it's
level 1
also
to 2.
cast range and slow as well increased. So just everything about it.
One of the best scaling abilities in the game, maybe.
Yeah,
Crazy.
probably actually.
Top side, Clinks is kind of just hanging out. He's got himself the Arcanes coming soon against the Night Stalker. Obviously, Night Stalker, you know, it's not quite night time yet. Going to be soon though, and maybe we'll see BetBoom kind of start to amp up the tempo a bit here. But it's kind of difficult. Clinks is just very, very strong, as is the Oracle.
Yeah, now it's having
they, yeah, they do go aggressive, and they're going to catch the Oracle out. And with the silence coming through, they'll bring him down with ease. All right. Take advantage of the weak hero. Not enough damage coming back in onto Miro to really threaten him.
Thanks.
Arcane Boots finished on low. It's going to be an annoying one. The
So
constant
interesting.
spam now going to come out from the Tar Bomb.
Okay, Rune Moment coming up in mid lane in about 10 seconds. Ori playing alone versus Saven. TPK.
Yeah, Toronto Tokyo is moving, but not very quick. In fact, he's not going to bother.
Ah, that's
And Rune
annoying.
denied. Unlucky Ori.
Alright, Cardless gonna attempt his first move bottom now as well.
Yep, let's see how this one goes. The target's going to be Buck, and once again, there goes that Solar Bind. Damage coming through as well. Buck, I don't think he's going to be surviving this one. Another Solar Bind might be required. No, it's not. I'll look towards FY as well. The Toronto Tokyo knows that he's got a collar behind him. He can just keep on chasing. Illuminate comes through, and down he goes. 2 kills in the bottom lane. Huge rotation from GPK.
Yeah, FY did everything he could there. He even got the toss and the avalanche on 2 heroes, and it doesn't really matter, right? Viper cannot run away from a coddle.
Nope.
Now we're gonna see if
Counter rotation coming from the storm.
AR tries to do this well. He's looking to go top, but this Night Stalker is so hard to kill actually. 1.1 HP with nighttime face movements.
Especially that deep under his tier 1 tower, as tricky as they go for the fight for the Wisdom Room. Storm's coming across as well, wants to make sure they can at least get the return kill onto Toronto Tokyo, and they get the rune as well, so Toronto Tokyo dies for nothing.
Come out of that tin can.
Nice rotation. We're seeing this more and more from mid laners. Just making sure that they can punish the Wisdom Runes, grab themselves that free kill when it comes up.
Yeah. It's definitely important to be ready in these moments of Dota, because if you give away double wisdom, it's very snowbally.
Yeah, even though he arrived too late to deal with the Wisdom Steel Paps, but still able to grab the kill after.
Unfortunately for Ori, FY didn't have a TP ready after this, so he couldn't get the refill, but if he gets the rune, he'll be chilling.
Yeah, it looks like there's not going to be as much pressure on this one, although save is nearby. Going to go for the stack and steal.
Oh, even Miro is coming.
like
They
to
might be
call
able
it.
to kill him with the silence.
Let's see, Ori going to be jumped around upon here, and Miara comes in from the side with the silence and with all the damage coming out from the Coddle as well. I'll take him down with ease. GPK always so quick just to get out every single one of his abilities. I don't know how he does it. It's like the Illuminate's already been charging by the time they jump in.
Great move by Miro. That's exactly that's a perfect way to enter the game. Go for the storm kill. I get to farm top again. Everything's great. Now, maybe the storm is going to consider tipping bottom, but it's always a risk into this Coddle.
FY, going to be the next target here from GPK. And, well, the heals are coming in along with the magic immunity from the Oracle. Might be enough to save FY's life. Yes, it is. Ooh, and it does do decent damage to the Oracle, but...
Storm TP top in vision. But then I saw it. Oops. Bit of a misplay there.
Yeah, I feel like Ori just needs to farm at this point. I'm not sure any of these rotations are really going to connect, especially at nighttime.
Yeah, it's tough.
Dire's middle tower
Still,
is under
he's quick in
attack.
realizing it. Gets himself away. Back to the middle lane, but just a kind of awkward stride back to mid. That was the first time we really saw Chanming being able to stop somebody just being absolutely melted by the coddle.
Yeah.
Wondering how
The
much
funny
more we're
thing
going to
is
see of that.
It was almost not there in time, right? The Tiny almost died before he could save him. It was very close.
Yeah. That's kind of key. You want to kind of get it like just at the last second so that the coddle doesn't keep chasing, doesn't keep trying to commit more to it. As they are looking for a bit of revenge now. It's Chanming, and yeah, Storm is just gone. More than happy for Chanming to take that gank for him.
Middle tower is under attack.
But this does feel like things are starting to get rolling for the side of BetBoom. I mean, GPK just had a phenomenal game on this coddle so far, and he's looking for more as he runs it down bottom, low. Was here, but moves up to top, and he's actually gone Arcane straight into the Deso. Very damage-intensive Clinks build. As GPK sees a target, he's going to immediately look over towards Bark. Bark will be the target, and yeah, he's gone. He just melts so bad to the clockwork, plus the coddle combination. Throwing a cooldown whilst you're at it as well, I guess.
Or he's setting up in enemy jungle with a haste rune.
Interesting. Do you think you can actually convert on this?
Only solo kill, probably. Yeah, no way he touches them both.
Are scanning.
Yeah, I have to say, not the pace that AR is looking for, unfortunately.
Yeah, you've got all these killing heroes and nothing to kill. Bit awkward.
FY is actually doing fairly good on his Blink Dagger timing, though, regardless of all this.
Yeah, you just get that first blood, so always going to help out.
True.
Dire are scanning.
We'll see. Blink Dagger on FY, Desolator on Clinks, Kaya on Storm. All these items going to be kind of coming up within the next kind of 3 to 4 minutes. AR, if they don't make a play then I'll be very concerned about the rest of their game.
Yeah, the problem for Storm is he definitely is gonna need a BKB this game to fight the NS. It's not really realistic to rely on the Oracle when there's an NS and Cloak chasing them.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of catch in the back line. You got to make sure you're self-sufficient this game.
Yeah.
We already talked about how much like grab they have on the side of Azure. That's going to come back and bite the coddle because he's the Oracle, because he basically has to play by himself against all these scary heroes which are trying to hunt him in the night. It's a tough game for Chanming. And here we go. Jump down the bottom side. Toronto Tokyo going to be the target, but he gets the hook shot away. And with GPK running on over with save, it was enough to force back Ori. So Ori, once again, yet to really make his mark on this game, really yet to make any convincing moves.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
GPK will take down middle tower in the end. BetBoom's grasp on the game continues to tighten. The Desolator coming out for the Clinks right now. Blink Dagger still about 500 gold away for FY, but they're giving him a lot of space, so it shouldn't be too long until he hits it.
Yeah, they're gonna have a timing with his Deso and a Blink for sure. Like, they have damage, there's no doubt about it. It's just a question of, like, can you burst people when they're alone, or can you find a coddle to team fight?
Yeah. Stack on the Ancients once more. Oh, actually fails it. A little awkward. Sorry, all now, just have to take it. A boring old double stack. How underwhelming.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Low
under attack.
with this Desolator up. Gonna come down. Start to put some pressure onto this tier 1 tower on the bottom side. Got plenty of range to be able to stay out of danger and just kill off this tower with ease.
Bottom tower
Hello?
is falling.
Something achieved by AR.
Yeah. Not bad, it's a good start. Let's see, they just got the Blink Dagger and Tiny now. They do have a smoke as well, so might be rune fighting coming.
Radiant are scanning.
No, they're thinking about the wisdom instead. Alright.
Just really kind of like wait and see if Azure actually want to respond to any of this stuff which BetBoom's doing. Admittedly, BetBoom's not doing a huge amount right now. It's daytime, so they're chilling. The Arrow does get his phylactery finished up. Blink Dagger going to be next on the cards, and then of course the Shard.
Yeah, I mean... Okay, here we go.
All right. Azure about to make their first aggressive move of the game. And there's absolutely nobody in this like entire area right now. Like it's...
Oh, but maybe Nightfall is coming though.
Oh?
They can definitely kill him.
Scanning.
Yeah, will they see him though?
Oh, they just saw him.
Top tower is
Or-
under
Yep. Oh, a little awkward, but they do connect. In comes the Fate's End, and damage comes through from the Storm. Ori will, well, FY finished the job actually, but nevertheless, big target taken on down. Successful gank from Azure, and Lowe's still on the bottom here, so he's going to be able to just continue to pound in this tier 2 tower. I mean, this thing's getting
Radiant
beat.
structures are
This is a desolated place.
Really big move by Azure actually.
What's that?
It's a really big move from Azure actually. Like, they're getting so much space now to farm the map. They open the bottom jungle and getting close to the BKB storm.
Oh, and look at FY revealing all of those TPs coming up. And yeah, that was a bit of a conversation here from Azure about whether they actually wanted to go for this or not. But
Yeah, I
the
think
answer is no.
I think it's smart to go back. Like, all you want is basically, you want to hit your BKBs, like especially on Storm. If you do that, then he's going to be able to kill this Rubik, he's going to be able to kill this Coddle, no problem. So they've actually, just by playing kind of passive with one successful move, they've been able to slow down this game a lot. Like, BetBoom didn't even get this tier 1 top, you know?
Yeah. FY and Save are so rich on these supports as well. But the offlaners have kind of been struggling comparatively, but the pos falls are both feeling pretty damn good.
Yeah. I feel like Faith Beyond's screen right now is just sitting in this corner of the map the whole game.
Right. Pretty much. Our Treads, Dragonlance, going for the full Hurricane Pike. I mean, it'll be nice when he has it. It's a good answer to the clockwork. Very good way of kind of just keeping distance from people.
I mean, this hero doesn't scale poorly at all. It's just a matter of like how far can you get in the right amount of time.
Yeah. BetBoom not being subtle about their push up on the top lane now, but the answer from Azure seems to be pretty clear. If you want to go for our top tower, then you're going to give us your tier 2 bottom.
Yeah, they don't have a glyph though.
On the case.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Here we go. Once again, TP's there. Toronto, Tokyo. I mean, he's in the neighborhood, but he doesn't seem to have any backup, and the tower is already gone. So that's going to be Toronto Toko's safety blanket gone, and now with the Avalanche connecting, along with the toss, they're going to be able to bring him down as well. I say that. Yeah, they will get him down. The hook shot misses, and they do get the kill. Hook shot misses, but Ads did the burning barrage, so a little awkward there from both of them.
Yeah, I feel like BetBoom, they should have been looking to fight during this time. I'm not sure if there's something specific they're waiting for, but they got, I guess it's the Blink Nightstalker, right? But I feel like they lost all their steam so far.
Yeah, it's tricky. It's really tricky. And now you're staring down the barrel of BKBs, and that's not something which is appealing at all. I mean, I say BKBs plural. It's just one. It's just a Storm. Blink's feeling a bit more confident. I mean, Pike's going to be very, very nice to try and get low out of danger, but no, he does just go in for the BKB, and I respect that a lot.
I agree.
You don't want to half-ass it.
Yeah, just get rid of the stuns, the damage, the silences, everything.
There's nothing worse than trying to solve a problem 3 times in a row with your item build. But I do feel that's something which a lot of carry players get baited into, where they'll be like, oh, there's a Night Stalker, I'm going to build a Hurricane Pike. And then, you know, you can survive for a little bit, but then he gets BKB and he's able to just kind of stay on you regardless. And you're like, oh, okay, well, I guess I get a BKB next, and then by the time you get the BKB, you know, he's got a bash here and all this. Okay, well, I guess I'll get, I don't know, like...
I need status reasons now or something like that.
Yeah, or like butterfly to get away from him or something, you know, and you're just constantly trying to solve the same issue, and it could be a problem. Low. Well, he's having issues right now, and well, he's going to take down Toronto-Tokyo with him. You know, that's charged the death. There's a big fight going on over the other side of the map as well. And Azure, I think they're getting caught out a little bit here as GBK comes flying in from the sidelines. Nice timing on Chanming there. Will it be enough to keep him alive as he TPs back to base? But no, Avalanche comes through, cancels it up. The damage is going to be there, and they're going to be able to kill off the Oracle. F-White trying to get himself away, but GBK and Wera, they are chasing, and there you go, with the Void, able to bring him down. Barkley's got to be careful as well. Can't really stand his ground too much here. We'll chase him away from the high ground, but that's going to be about it. BetBoom, they find the fight.
Very good fight by BetBoom. Miro actually did a really nice play during this fight. He clicked on his ulti so he could silence them for 2 times. In what do you call it?
Succession, yeah.
Succession, yes, exactly. So he gave his team just enough time after the low pickoff so they could connect without him dying. The Storm was really trying to get him for the whole time, so heads up play by Miro and good job by BetBoom.
Yep. But it is BKB o'clock for Ori. Would have really loved to have it in that last engagement. Would have made it go completely differently, but alas. But now smoke up.
Really nice to get this Rubik away. The Avalanche Rubik is so strong.
Radiant are scanning.
Yeah, it's an issue. But they've been scanned. They found them. Scan comes down. Azure read very, very nicely here. BetBoom probably knowing that Storm was edging pretty close to that BKB, and also an excellent time for them to fight whilst the Dark Ascension's on cooldown and it's just turning to daytime. Be very tricky indeed. And Save, look at this positioning from Save. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Textbook Dota.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They might attack the Tormentor here though, but that's could be risky. Could be the fight that BetBoom needs.
Oh, the Reign of Destiny. Love to see that.
Oh, so I guess he actually bought it then.
Guess so.
Yeah.
And that's going to mean that Bak's the one who gets his shard. So Bak's very grateful for that. Or did they take their own? No, they didn't take their own tormentor. That's kind of crazy. Bak's feeling very happy about this.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh,
Not again, Toronto-Tokyo. We've played this game before, my friend. I mean, this time he does get the Wisdom Rune. Won't be able to get the TP out, though. Now, if they get another core shard from this, then that's the most value shard purchase I've ever seen in my life. Ah, they won't. They get the crappy one.
They already have their shard on Clinks as well, so it's only Storm remaining.
It's between Storm and FY and FY1. Yeah, 2 early shard purchases from the side of AR. That's really interesting. I mean, it's not super surprising from the Clicks, to be honest. This barrage spell's pretty good.
Yeah, but from the Oracle, that seems quite rare.
Very unusual, yeah. I've always thought his ability's pretty cool, though. I mean,
Yeah, it is.
I haven't really looked into how viable it is, but I've always thought the idea of it's pretty cool. It's one of those things which could be really busted if it gets tuned up too much, so...
Yeah, I remember it used to be the Ags, I think, at one point, and I forget what it was.
Yeah.
No-Tail or Topson was playing Oracle mid every time with it.
Yeah. I mean, it's something which I usually expect to see with like some other form of healing, and there's not another form of healing in this team, but hey. We'll see how it goes. Let's give the 20% boost to any healing inside of it, as well as heal and damage per second in a large AoE. Great for pushing. And that's exactly what Azure have been doing this game, although they are playing around bottom side again, presumably because they're looking at Roshan. They can get themselves a kill here. That could possibly lead into a Rosh. And then a Clinks with an Aegis is a scary thing indeed. Flare goes in all the way over towards the pit. I'm going to alert them to the fact that Roshan is up. Also allows them to fight that Azure are nowhere to be seen, and now they're getting a little bit suspicious. But the Scan is onto the high ground. Ori, he's going for it. Sees Toronto Tokyo. That's going to be the target. The middle left coming on down, though. He's got to get off this BKB, but he's always lost so much of his health on Ori. Very, very awkward. But didn't use the BKB, so I guess it's okay.
Yeah, not the end of the world. It's always very sketchy to walking up like that when the smoke breaks. But he ends up not getting punished completely. Could have been much worse, actually. So let's see if they're confident not to hit the Roshan themselves. Maybe because of this Coddle ulti. They are, but he has Octarine, so...
Yeah. Kind of feels like Miara wasn't really prepared for that. He wasn't expecting the Storm to actually follow up and go onto that high ground, so he didn't get him on with the silence, and Storm doesn't have to use the BKB from it. Sure, they're going to try and go for Roche regardless here. Now, they didn't get a kill. They didn't really force anything out of BetBoom, so BetBoom more than happy to just start a run down here. You know, Spirit Form's going to be back in 8 seconds. A little bit. They're trying to hold a perimeter here on Azure, but the blink immediately to the backline. They want to find the Oracle, and they're going to do exactly that. That said, the return damage coming onto Miaro is a lot. Oracle has to ulti himself, which leaves Blue in a very awkward position. He's going to get blasted down by Nightfall, who does have the damage to finish him off. Now they move across towards Bach as well. Bach, he's completely isolated. Does bring down Nightfall, though. Hold on. This Viper ain't no joke. Okay, surely GPK should be able to bring him down, but Save, he's got to be careful.
Maybe
you can't fight with the Viper. It's going to be another kill going to Bach. Bach going to the TP out as well.
No way.
He's going to make it. No way. That's ridiculous.
All right, Faith Beyond is back in the game. Almost, he's close to the top now for Heroes.
That is insane.
Honestly, I thought that was going to be way worse for Azure when they got the full surround on BetBoom. But
you finding the Oracle as well? Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah. Actually, Aura did a nice thing there. He pulled the Night Stalker because NS has no BKB yet, so he could move the Oracle out of position. But I think Oracle panicked a little bit, which is understandable. He ulted himself instead of the Clinks. Could have maybe turned out slightly better.
Yeah.
But hey, Faith Beyond just balling on them at the end there.
Absolutely. Big Daddy Bach coming on through. And shout out from the the long game from Chanming, getting the shard, which then meant that Viper got his shard from the Tormentor, which means, hey, guess what helps for both the fight and for Roshan.
True. Actually, this poison attack shard is very strong combined with Clinks as well, because it gives you minus armor.
Yes, yeah, massive.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You're gonna kill both towers and heroes really, really fast.
And Roshan. Low grabs himself an Aegis. Doesn't need to be ultied by the Oracle anymore, which is he's going to be thankful for, considering how these fights have been going. No flame on John Meg. It's just a very, very difficult game for him.
Yeah, it's really
He's got
tough.
a lot of haters.
It's not that easy to itemize as well. Like, the only thing that helps you against NS really... Wait, hang on, they're going on FI.
Yep. Yeah, they've found themselves maybe a freebie, although it's taken a bit of time. Turning into definitely not a freebie. F-Wise, even gonna let's go blink away, what? Okay. Well, there you go. Nice quick kill.
Very clean.
Very clean.
I've been wanting this.
Alright, this Clinks is about to start pumping as well. It's got the Crystallis now. Oh, there we go again.
Jumps in. BKB, full committal here. There's the wave. And leaves. Okay. He jumps out. Big jump away, Jesus. Umi did not want to be anywhere near that. Need to get a Dark Ascension from Yara, who's also trying to find a target, but...
Not sure if that Dark Ascension was intentional. It looks a bit weird to me. Nobody else chasing with him.
Yeah. Seemed a little ambitious to try and catch out a Storm Spirit in that situation. I mean, he could have assumed that he was going to run out of mana sooner, but he had an Arcane Rune, so I think that was the issue.
Okay, so Azure, they're gonna have Parasma and they're gonna have Viper Shard combined with the Clinks hitting everybody. That's gonna be a ton of damage, also with the Desolator.
Yeah. Jar might struggle to stand his high ground, but he does have Satanic coming out soon. If Azure can take one more fight before that Satanic comes out, then I think that's going to be very beneficial for them.
Yeah. Toronto signature move once again.
Absolutely. I'm sure it'll work this time. I mean, last time he did actually get the Wisdom Rune, and he's actually going to get out this time.
Is under attack.
Wow. Okay. But yeah, both Wisdom Runes going to Azure, so
Pretty big deal, actually.
yeah.
Getting the extra cast range on Oracle. And the duration.
Yeah, level 12, level 2 ulti. Good. There's still 2 minutes 20 left on this Aegis for low. Wonder if he wants to try and make anything happen with this.
Yeah,
Got
looks
a
like
full
they're gearing up
Daedalus
for it right
queued
now.
up. Yeah. Yeah, Clinks is one of those heroes where as long as your team is just kind of pressuring, you know, Clinks can either join in with that pressure or you can just go and find stragglers who are trying to get something else done on the map. And mixing that up throughout the game is kind of important.
I agree with you. They actually got this
Tower is under attack.
kind of nice balance in the draft that he doesn't really feel forced to hit towers, right? Because he has his Viper.
Yeah.
And they also got other heroes that can kill as well, so they are able to be very flexible and always switch it up at any given
On to
moment.
Tokyo, dead on the bottom side. That said, one of the things which always confused me about Viper Shard and like, you know, what, like, how can you poison a tower? It's a building. It doesn't have blood to poison. That makes no sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense, right? It should be called mold attack.
Yeah. Rot the towers. Yeah, it's just kind of feeling like a slow, inevitable march. I mean, I feel like in Azure's favor, but that said, it's not like they have some overwhelming advantage this game. Like,
Radiant's
net worth is
tower
even,
has fallen.
better or for worse. Like, there's really strong heroes inside of BetBoom. They're just not really using them at the moment. Waiting for this Aegis to end, but then it's going to be daytime, but I mean, Dark Ascension's always available, so not super important. But I'm just wondering what timing BetBoom are waiting for here.
Yeah, they just picked up the Satanic, so... And the BKB on Night Stalker, so I'm not sure if there is a
Okay,
clear
surely.
timing right now. Aside from Aegis
They just-
expiring.
Yeah, I was going to say, just wait the 30 seconds. I mean, I suppose it's not long, but they are going to lose a tower in this time.
Radiant's top
Crazy.
tower has
Tar
fallen.
bomb.
And I don't feel Azure is gonna be scared anyway. They just picked up the Parasma. They got the Mental Up. Oh, they're stealing another Tormentor.
This one kind of hurts, but, you know, Reign of Destiny going to help out. I do see this Clinks with 10 seconds left on the Aegis, but again, BetBoom just, I don't know, they feel a bit lost.
Yeah, I agree. It's not clear as well, like, what does a perfect move look like for BetBoom, right? It's probably NS jumping the Oracle and maybe hookshot the Clinks or the Viper and Gyro killing them. But, like, you're never gonna be comfortable hitting a tower 5 versus 5 if you're BetBoom. Against this Clinks,
Yep.
there's a tossback, Viper poking you from afar.
Scanning.
It's kind of like a Mexican standoff in some ways, where once you kind of fire your shot, you know, once you go for this Oracle, you jump him. If you miss, you're screwed. Like they just have a free goal. Like they can shoot you any way they like. So it becomes very awkward very quickly if BetBoom don't get the Dream Initiation.
Radiant
Aghanims
scanning.
is a plan for Toronto, Tokyo on this clockwork. And they're going to go for a smoke. Okay. Some gameplay coming up for BetBoom. Have Azure gotten a little bit lackadaisical? Oh, he tries to jump away, but there's the Hex coming out from GPK. What a reveal and what a kill. Ori goes down. Beautifully done by BetBoom.
That's great. Perfect Hex reveal. That's exactly how you want to do it.
Oh, yeah. And just like that, things going to snap back to reality. for Azure.
It looks like they want to fight, though. They have Storm buyback. They're maybe considering doing it after the Dark Ascension ends. Because you have to keep in mind this Ennis, he's not really a hero in daytime. I mean, he's useful, but not nearly as strong as he is on nighttime.
That should help.
This Clink's just going to do so much damage, though. Like, I'm not entirely sure if Jaro can't get at least like 2 heroes inside his hits for Satanic, then he can't stand his ground against the Clinks. And even then, I worry with like a couple of good crits. Like if he gets two crits in a row, or you know, like 3 out of 5 hits end up critting Nightfall. I mean, it's very unlikely, but it can still catch you off guard.
Yeah, I feel like BetBoom needs to aim for fast fights. Honestly, like what they just did. Oh. They're gonna find Toronto top here now.
Yep. Ori happily jumps into the cogs with him, although
No dust.
doesn't have the vision, so can't get off the vortex.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Thermos grabbed by the gyrocopter as well, so you know he is kind of matching the Clinks at the moment. Big step up in his damage there as well. FY going for the Wind Waker. The strongest item in the game right now. In many, many games at least. I mean, not every single matchup, but Wind Waker's so damn good.
I wonder what the idea is. Maybe it is to save the Oracle from the NS.
Could be. Could be just his own repositioning. Jump in, toss back, and then Wind Waker out's a pretty common one.
Yeah, that's true as well. You can also save from the Hex with it. Pretty nice.
Yeah, that's big. BetBoom going for a slow rotation. Very, very slow. It's all about Roche right now. Could be respawning at any minute, but they know it's going to be topside. Both teams looking to set up.
Radiant are scared.
Wow, Butterfly finished up from the Viper.
Very scary.
Bark is big. And they see Nightfall. Great target here. Or did they maybe just not quite catch him there?
He's got the
Vision is
Oracle here
down.
on NS if he wants to.
This is
Yep.
big. Clockworks, he's got the axe. He's going to be able to throw down the vision. That's going to give them what they need to find the Oracle on the
They
back.
just killed
the
NS.
damage is too much from low. It doesn't matter though. They'll still lose the Oracle, but trading the Oracle for NS is a big deal as Bark's able to just eat up Toronto Tokyo on the sidelines. And now Nightfall has no choice but to BKB and TP away. Too much damage. Too much coming out from Azure.
Wow, that was very heads up actually. They just started hitting the NS as soon as he jumped the Oracle and he just instantly died.
Yeah, that's crazy. He did nothing. He did absolutely nothing. Lynx, though, just chewing heroes up, man. Like, it's not pretty. Roshan's not up, so Clinks is going to go for a bit of an adventure. Maybe going to show on this wave. If not, just blow it up.
Azure is also, they're so good at this. They keep getting the enemy wisdoms and the enemy tormentors. I don't know if there's something that they have like theorized, but at least this game they're getting it every single time.
Just fight replay if that Night Stalker just getting turned inside out. I think even if he kills the Oracle, it's really not that big a deal.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Right.
his fight is over after, right? And yeah. It's not like the Dire Course is gonna have to pop their BKB just because there's an NS on the Oracle, right? They're gonna wait for longer.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Roshan thinking about trying to go for it, but constant rocket flares are kind of putting them off the idea. Smoke up from BetBoom. They want to try this again. They're going to get another shot at it. But Azure were kind of so hesitant about going for this one, and now in comes those rockets. It's going to reveal everything. Everything they want to know, they do. The Bug. He's standing at the front lines here. Hex is out onto the Tiny. Tiny might just be losing his life. They will be able to purge him though. Watching them coming out, forced stuff away as they hook shot in deep here. Toronto Tokyo just trying to mess with the backlines, but Ori, he takes down one, and now moving across over towards the Rubik on the backlines as Bark and Nightfall fight it out in the middle. Storm hexed up, GPK, he's found him, and he gets a kill. But Bark just continuously chasing here. Stolen,
they got the
comes
TP.
back onto him, but it doesn't matter. They'll take him down regardless. A beautiful toss back from FY as well. Catches out the Keeper of the Light, and Coddle is gone as well. 4 down on the side of BetBoom. Another Roche fight, another destruction on the side of
Very nice
BetBoom.
fight. They know that Nightfall has no TP, they just cancelled it earlier.
Uh-oh. He's actually backpacked his Aghanim Scepter to try and not reveal himself, but it doesn't matter. The Illusion Season and Nightfall, well, it's going to be a good night for him. Satanic might buy him a little bit of time. Nope, never mind. The toss is there from FY. Chain Lockdown comes in. Nightfall dies. Huge moves from Azure, putting this game together. I mean, that's the strategy we wanted to see from them.
Also perfect positioning from Azure that fight. Tiny, the one with buyback, baiting everything, making sure that the Oracle doesn't go down first, and just easy fight with the buyback.
Into the pit we go.
Look at her Tiny baiting
replay on the fight. It's crazy that they can see everything with his clockwork, but they still don't know how to approach these fights. It's very awkward. This time they try to go for FY, they just try to just blow him up. It takes them so long, and he just buys back and TP's back in anyway. And then you've got a fresh blink toss Tiny coming back into the fight, which is absolutely huge, catching out GPK here.
Yeah, look at this avalanche he's getting now in a few moments. He's gonna cancel both of their TPs.
Oh yeah, that's the good stuff right there.
Well, there's the reason he's called FY God after all.
There is indeed. So, Aegis now in the hands, or bony hands of Clinks. And Cheese also going towards back as well. Could be a big problem. Viper doing too much work just sitting on the front lines. Toronto, Tokyo. Oh man.
I feel like every time the game goes passive, Toronto gets caught here. It's just a script, you know?
I feel like he's kind of just made the claim that even if I die, it's worth trying, so I'm going to do it every time.
Yeah.
The maths checks out.
Yeah, that could be it actually.
Double damage.
Coming up on that 40-minute mark. There's a 12k gold advantage. Azure looking to do some damage with this Aegis on their Clinks. Tower pushing is going to be a lot to deal with. Not just that, but the Viper as well with the Cheese. You basically have two Aegis heroes just shoving this high ground at the moment. It's so hard with that dude. I don't think they might just be able to break high ground without having to get any kill. My god, look at this!
Holy shit.
Jesus!
And
There's a tower there, apparently.
God damn.
Buck doesn't even have his poison attack toggled on. It's cost him too much mana after the tower kill, but yeah. Alright, nice.
It just dead. 10 seconds.
Ooh.
Alright. Also, the Coddle spam is completely nullified by this Oracle, so
Yeah.
you never have to worry about getting poked down.
Charming. Doing the thing that he picked this hero to do. It's proving a very effective counter, has to be said. I'll initiate now. It's a very soft initiation from the side of BetBoom. They're still not willing to lose the high ground. If they manage to find someone on the high ground, they find... What? That Night Stalker's just killed off! Now look over towards the Clockwork as well. He's healed up, but when he comes down, he's going to be dead. Too much damage coming in onto him from low, from back, from Ori. The double kill for the Storm Spirit as he makes the great jump on the sidelines onto the Night Stalker. This is what we talked about. It's a fantastic Night Stalker game if you're in front, if you're in control, if you're the one making these jumps, and he just wasn't. Low going to take down these barracks here. Sure, he's losing his health, maybe losing his Aegis here, but in return for Megas, oh, that is a good trade. That is a very good trade indeed. The final fortification comes out for the side of BetBoom.
Nightfall still has BKB, he's gonna have to try here.
Yeah, let's see. Low might be losing his life. There comes the next Ignis Spartus. Bach able to get off his Cheese. And also a ulti coming out from the Oracle as well. Okay, alright. Maybe there's an opportunity here. No Oracle ulti. Bach's going to be that target. The heal's coming out though. And look at the damage coming through from Low as well. Low, he's got no Aegis, but he's got a BKB should he want to. He's hexed up for now. He's hexed up. He needs help. He's not going to find it. He's used and he's dead. The damage is there. Low falls Wind Waker whilst he's BKB'd. That's tough. Alright. The top barracks still remains to the side of BetBoom. As long as there is barracks, there is hope. That's good.
Yeah, there is a chance, but I don't know. It's getting harder and harder. I feel like, yeah. The Dire heroes, they're just too damn strong, man. Like these Viper and Clinks, we see them killing the barracks in 1 second, we see them killing heroes in 1 second, and you have this great supporting cast. It's not easy to solve if you're BetBoom.
Oh, they've done it. They've done it. It was 100% win probability for a bit, and now it's just gone. Wait, it just corrected it. Okay, they're literally changing the records here. It went down to 100%. Yeah. There's like a pixel which if you hold it on, then it comes down to 100%. But they brought it back to 99. So the 1% comeback play.
1%.
Now Viper Strike.
Not bad.
An ability.
Viper has no BKB, so they could potentially kill him. But this...
Ooh, FY, he's backed up by Ori, unfortunately. Immediately going to make the play forward onto GPK. They do want to finish the job here onto the Tiny, but guess who's behind him? It's Ming, throwing down a whole truckload of heals onto his buddy and keeping him alive. Baby Buddy Syndrome actually working out for once as Azure get themselves backing up to that high ground. FY lives, Ori lives, Clinks respawns, BetBoom sad.
Yeah, BetBoom definitely not happy with this, and now Azure knows that there's no Dark Ascension. What can they do, realistically? Basically playing 4 versus 5.
Storm, jump in, Hex onto Gyrocopter. Wait, he's doing this all by himself? No way. No way. BKB out, jump back from Ori. There comes the Viper Strike out onto the Gyrocopter, who now doesn't have a Satanic, but does have a BKB. Toronto Tokyo gonna go for this TP out here, and is successful in doing so, thanks to the Ghost Scepter. Nightfall trying to get himself back. Ignis gonna cover his retreat. That Viper, incredible looking model as he takes down those buildings. I love it when a Viper attacks so fast that he just doesn't flap anymore.
I mean, yeah. They know that... Okay, they're just gonna play for the Roche, it seems like.
Yeah.
Yeah, played safe. I mean, they are looking kind of interesting, but Gyro still has his BKB and he has a Blink Dagger now, that's scary.
So he does. They're making the engagement here onto the Clinks. Clinks once again. I mean, he doesn't have a Satanic, but he does have Ming, who's going to keep him alive. But Low just needs to get off as much damage as he can. And Nightfall, he's going to be the recipient. Now they look towards the Night Stalker as well. Both are gone. Low, he's not even going to die through this either. He's going to survive through the false promise and now look to take down Toronto Tokyo as well. He's gone. And the barracks are starting to crumble. 3 heroes down on the side of BetBoom. This should be the end. Save falls. And GG is called. Toronto Tokyo pulls the plug on game number 1.
I mean, who needs Roshan, man, when you can use...
I mean, I find it hard to go against this Enigma pick. It's very good, very good. Why you tip me? Hold. You.
I earned myself a bad reputation.
Oh, okay. All right. Apologies, everyone's. It's very, very gentlemanly here today, which is good. Everybody's got their polite hats on. But yeah, you asked me which draft I prefer. I still think when everything's said and done, I don't know. This Morphling should have a pretty good game. There's nothing to stop him just taking this Gyrocopter and owning with it, other than the Black Hole, which I don't think you can rely on too easily. So.
Yeah, true. It's gonna come down to his lane or not, like how well he does there. If he's gonna get to start, he needs to really pull out.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm happy to go against you and go BetBoom. Always nice to have a bit of.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, the one thing that BetBoom has going for them is they have really, really strong supports. I feel like it's gonna be fairly easy for them to secure runes this game and also have a good laning stage, both mid and bottom. Potentially transitioning to a fast tier 1 tower on mid.
Yeah, we have seen a few of these games be decided on the first kind of like 10 minutes through how these lanes have gone. There's of course one person we thought to ask, Pablo. Who do you think is going to win this game? Can you look at the fountain of the team you think is going to win? All right, he's also going Azure then.
He can't go against me. I'll torment him, you know.
Oh no.
Anyway, yeah, they're cutting all the trees on bottom side. Miro and Save. I guess a treant, that's gonna be annoying for sure.
Ming has no home. This is what he hates, deforestation. Gonna be kind of annoying to deal with is range creep does actually end up going to low. And just a grab at the last second there. It's pretty good. Pretty clutch. As yeah, this is gonna be a pretty, I imagine a pretty chill bottom there. It started very violently. Everyone's just taking chunks out of each other, so we'll see how that one develops. Meanwhile, over towards mid is, of course, it's the 2 big beefy boys. GPK on the DK, versus Ori on the Primal Beast. And generally, I kind of assume that this lane's going to be a bit of a trade. Ori might start to get into trouble later on, but then he can just blast waves with Trample and leave.
Yeah, pretty much. I feel like this is how it's gonna go. Eventually, DK will get favored slightly, and then he's gonna start pushing the tower, and then it's up to Primal to be like, am I gonna try to kill this DK, or am I gonna try to do the first move elsewhere? You know, typical Primal stuff.
Just Primal things.
The good thing for this hero is it's like Malrine does it a lot. It's very hard to like get really stumped in the lane. You can just wave pull your Trample, basically one-shots a wave. There's a lot of gimmicks you can do on heroes like this with high wave clear.
Yeah, it's kind of almost unlosable hero when it comes to mid lane.
Yeah, a bit like that, yeah.
Very safe pick. So, bit of lock-in and counter-blocking going on over in the top side. Toronto, Tokyo, and FY. Just sentry up each other's camps and stand in them to pretend they didn't sentry up each other's camps at the same time. Beautiful dance of supports right now. Yeah, Morphling not having the greatest of time at the moment. Being bullied a little bit by these Eidolons. I always tend to, -1 or 2 from the CS score if anybody's laning against them. Enigma, because I just kind of assume that they've killed 1 or 2 Eidolons, which don't count for as much as regular creeps.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, missing the banner creep there kind of hurts. John to take, you're not going to be happy about that one.
Lotus coming up.
The
Actually,
lane, Ori.
Nightfall dewarding the small camp while Toronto goes for the Lotus. Interesting.
Yeah. Ooh, but
like
it's
keeping
bottom
us.
lane where the first blood takes place. Will be Chanming. That does go down. John to Tokyo, is he going to get away with this healing Lotus? I think he will. FY, it's getting a little bit of revenge, just doing some damage and trying to block him here as well. But yeah, Toronto Tokyo's chilling. He just wants to go back to the lane with his buddy. But yeah, first blood on the bottom side. Just catching out the Treant Protector a little bit there with a stomp. But save actually might be brought down here as well. Yeah, absolutely will be. Not quite sure what the plan was there. Went to interrupt the stack. Forgot he had absolutely no HP available. And just got blasted in the face by a rocket barrage, so...
Happens to me as well, you know.
Ori, meanwhile, he's doing some shenanigans right now. Considered linking it up with the hard camp, but then thought, yeah, it's probably just going to get me in trouble. Grabs the water rune on the way past. Very nicely done. No, he's just big time chilling at the moment. Morphling currently looking for the power treads, which should be up soon. Just going to kind of enable his lane a little bit more. I mean, he's doing pretty great up here, though.
He's doing really good, actually, as a start. This Enigma has a very interesting build queued up. The Spirit Vessel. I wonder if he'll go through with it. People used to buy this a lot, actually. I think it was 1 or 2 years ago when Enigma was super meta. People were rushing Spirit Vessel every game. It's been kind of forgotten since then.
Was that pre or post Wraith Pact?
That was post, I believe.
Oh, okay. Well, super long ago, as FY is getting all up in Toronto shit right now. But Toronto Tokyo is just going to run himself away. Nightmare is out. It's bottom side. Looking at Chanming once again here. And they're connecting with the spells. A lot of damage coming out from the two of these. Body blocks coming on through. Double edge. Another double edge is available to finish the job there. Chanming goes down. You really, really got to respect this. I mean, 5-second cooldown on Nether Blast. 3.5-second cooldown on double edge. You can't stand your ground against that.
Yeah, just no way. Poor Treant.
Very deadly lane.
Let's see. BetBoom gearing up to attack mid tower with double support now. Let's see how Azure responds to this.
Well, Chanming's going to TP himself in to start with. So he's safe, waiting on the sidelines here. Big commitment here from Ori, and he's taking a lot of damage for it as well. Running over towards Save. Save's just sitting under his nether ward, but Xianming does kill it off. But what's it going to cost him? The answer will be his life. Franklin comes through the south. It's not enough. And GPK just making sure he gets a couple of hits up onto the tower in the meantime as well. Keep that damage coming through. Catapult will end up dying. Not a ton of damage dealt to the middle tower as Toronto Tokyo just trying to catch out FY. Ori back into the middle lane.
Good old
Regenerate popped, but yeah. A little bit awkward. I mean, to be fair, they did stop GPK doing what he wanted to do, which was take the middle tower, so enough of distraction being raised.
The tower is pretty much full, so not bad. They get to keep it alive for like a couple of minutes, then, you know, these towers are only going to get harder to take, right? Because of treants.
Yeah, absolutely. GPK maybe starting to feel the pressure a bit, but of course, thankfully Dragon Form, very, very low cooldown, so can continue just kind of spamming out the middle wave. The thing is, this locks a Primal in as well, so, you know, he goes for a rotation to the bottom side, but very quickly he's going to either lose his tower or be forced back to the middle lane. Yeah, they spot it out, and
they're really looking for this bottom play, but BetBoom is reading it well.
yeah, they know Xianming. He's died enough times to not be this aggressive without somebody behind him.
True. And meanwhile, top lane, this is
taking a bullying.
Yeah, mid too. This ward is so good from Save. It has spotted every Ori movement.
Middle tower down to under 500 HP. GPK just standing in front of it, tanking it up, taking it down. He's only got 1 point in Dragon's Blood. He's able to pack that many hits at the tower. Crazy tough. Double bracelet certainly helps though.
Ori potentially in trouble now.
Tokyo. He doesn't have his ult, of course, but it's going to make enough time for GPK to come over, and Saves on the high ground as well. Too many heroes, I think. Ori trying to charge himself away with the onslaught, but the Nether Blast finds him. Ori will go down. Over from top side, Nightfall running onto FY here. FY jumping in with the stun, with the silence as well. Back comes through, Black Hole's dropped and they catch him out. Nightfall's gone. Tried too hard to chase down FY. Suffered the consequences.
This is probably gonna mean top tower going down for AR. Unfortunately that they lost the mid tower because they really would have liked to kept this open with the treant, but yeah, good pressure from BetBoom with their supports. Hard to match it for the treant protector especially.
Exactly what you want to see from the first Black Hole of the game. Also gets him his 2 charges on the end of Shadows as well, so Ark very happy.
Dude, this vessel might be really scary actually. There's triple strength core, so it removes the heal from Pugna. I mean, sorry, double strength core plus a Morphling.
Yep. I mean, that's what I was saying, bro. Like the entire time we were talking about that final pick, I was like, it's got to be a vessel builder, and little did we know.
You were right. We were both right, actually. I said I made my use that vessel.
Yeah. Isn't that cute? Well, big jump at the bottom side. Might be a little bit awkward here for Azure. Backing themselves out as GPK starts to chase them down, looking towards Ori. Lowe's got to be pretty careful here. Runs around, flat cannoning down the waves.
But they're gonna decide against it, looks like.
Yeah, GPK's scary, but you don't want to go crazy. Especially not down here. I don't think there's too much for BetBoom to gain. I'm overplaying their hand here. Ori baiting it out a bit. BetBoom, though, they're still chasing. They're still looking, and Xianming might just be that target, but Lowe's going to connect. As GPK doing the damage to Ori. Ori just trying to get himself back using that up roll, but look at Save. He's just running after him right now. Ori doesn't have a way to get away. But Save maybe chased a little bit too far.
Maybe just a bit.
Yeah. Look, my guy had a dream, okay?
He did, for sure. I was surprised Faith Beyond didn't TP there, but it's very disciplined. Like, he's not letting the Morphling get the top wave out at all, which is basically his job this game. And yeah, not much lost for AR except for the bot tower.
Yeah, Mira gets that one taken down. He's going to have his Blade Mail relatively soon, which is going to expedite his game. So, honestly, every single core except for the Primal Beast is having a pretty decent time. Ori is a bit of a pauper, but that's all right.
But look at FY is hooking a brother up with these stacks.
Very nice.
Yeah, they still need their level 6 on Treant. They probably need to clear these stacks on Primal, and then they can maybe look to do something. Whereas BetBoom, they're gonna have Blink Daggers right now. At least on the DK. They're probably gonna look to smoke fairly soon.
Yeah, Blade Mail on the arrow as well, so big timing is being hit from BetBoom.
Dire are scanning.
Taking their time about putting together this this rotation, and in fact, oh, I see. Yeah, I guess that does unlock a lot for them. Where's he at? God, he's quite far away. Did they not get the Wisdom Rune or something?
Dire's
Yeah, I
bottom
guess.
tower is under attack.
Invisibility.
Yep, even smoking out for it as well. So pretty nice. I'm gonna go for the Ancients as well. I feel like he can't. That needs to be saved for the Gyrocopter. Yeah. Maybe I'm wrong. I am. Trample down. Ancient's gonna fall. Slowly but surely. Oh, even Pulverize being used. Blimey. Okay. My guy wants his Blink Dagger. Talking to... Yeah, that's like the 90% build in these games, isn't it? But I guess Ori views his purpose in the game a bit differently. Like, he's not running in to try and like deal all the damage. He's just going to try and lock down that one hero. I mean, you usually do see blinks on Primal Beast. It's just not until almost like the 25 talent, I want to say, usually. So people tend to play around. True, yeah, it does change things a lot. That's a good call. GPK has been seen. Ori, he's going to try and get a ton. Oh, he actually cancels the Pulverize there. Damn. Yeah, projectile was in the air when he Pulverized him. That's crazy. Unlucky Ori. Yeah, I couldn't call it at this point. I think so far I am leaning BetBoom just because this Primal Beast is kind of a bit weak, but then at the same time, Gyrocopter's he's looking pretty large and in charge. Maybe I need to start believing in the Bark Enigma. Maybe we're gonna see some big black holes.
Is under attack.
Yep. Yeah, it's been a slow game, but a tense game for sure. Every kill just means so much. You know, the Morphling's one death has put him back so much. Excuse the pun as we jump in with the first Blink Pulverize of the game. They try to combo it up. Doesn't really work, but should just be able to bring down both the sports regardless. And Ori's going to grab himself a double kill. Blink Dagger, good. Yeah. Absolutely, yeah. So, every Primal Beast player who's watching right now, put it in your notebooks. If you're playing with a Grimstroke, get that Blink. And that Grimstroke happens to be FY, I think is kind of important part of that as well. Lowe's getting very, very close to his Aghanim Scepter as well, so damage output about to expand a lot. One more ancient camp. Maybe 2. Should do the trick. Yeah, and again, you know, I'm feeling a little bit like BetBoom of playing a little slow, but here we go. Get to play on the middle lane, so there comes the Inkswell, though. Oh, it's going to break it instantly, and now the Black Hole with the blink comes on down, and it's going to lock them both together. Toronto Tokyo coming in from the side lane. It's going to go for the grip onto Ori. They can't finish off these kills, but they need to. The DK so low gets finished off by Chanming, who just comes in and punches him in the face. Yarrow holding the front line steady here. Black Hole does finally get both its targets, but takes a bit of time. Almost beautiful work from Toronto Tokyo, but just not quite enough. Good enough.
Test.
Queued up from Toronto Tokyo. You know exactly what he wants to do this game as well. It's all about just getting in, cancelling the black holes, cancelling the pulverizers. That is all that matters. Smoke up. Azure right. They're looking for a bit of action this time around. Buck's gonna
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
try and get involved in the smoke, but nope, they're already way off down to the bottom side. FY and Ori have better things to do apparently.
Dire's structures.
I wonder if they can kill him with the...
Dire's middle tower is under
to get the pulverize first.
He's scanned out, unfortunately, so if they are going to kill him, it's going to take a very long time.
Gyro getting caught mid at the same time.
Oh, that is not a good series of events for Azure, right?
Yeah, just a
On the
classic.
bottom side.
Trying to do a bit too much at the same time, right?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
That was a very timely Nature's Guides from Chanming.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy.
Dodging the DK stun.
Pure skill, baby.
Calculated.
Frame perfect dodge. It's built different. Well, yeah, I mean, that all stems from that scan as well. One scan did so much for them. It let Nightfall know that the enemy were coming. He managed to get himself to the tree line and get the strength morph going in. It also lets them know that there's people rotating to the bottom side while someone else is pushing mid, so they're just a sit and duck, waiting to be shot.
Yep, good heads up by BetBoom. Can't really know who did that, but whoever pressed the scan, what a
MVP.
MVP for sure. What a turnaround. They saved their mid tower, they saved their morphling, and they kill a gyro.
Looks like BetBoom are looking to head through the gate here. As Ori's coming through the other side. What the?
Oh,
what? Wait, what the?
Is under attack.
What the fuck is happening?
DK's in trouble for sure.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
man,
that is the option which is happening here. GPK kind of got left behind by his team, so he's going to get killed off. I have never seen that before.
That's so random. FY also surviving on bottom. He was able to get the silence on the stand turn.
Oh, nice. Cool. Big win for Azure Ray then. I mean, calculated, I guess.
Dire's top tower.
Imagine FY's like, right, here's what's going to happen. They're going to bring through 2 heroes, but leave behind the DK, who we're going to catch on the other side.
Oh, they got Miro.
Yo. Oh, he's trying to run himself away. He is going to be able to do exactly that. Soulbind's on him, which will give him the vision, but he's just too darn quick.
Dire's top tower. is
Damn
under
Stampede.
attack. Radiant's bottom tower and Dire's middle tower has been denied.
Full getting healed on up. He's having a good game on this morph. Not quite as good as the Gyrocopter, has to be said. Gyrocopter doing very, very well. And it does feel like these two haven't really met yet. We haven't seen that big clash of carries
Yeah,
we're anticipating.
it's probably not gonna happen until Roche. Actually, Nightfall is joining this room fight, so we'll see. Very good jump. Oh, black hole. But he's
A huge black hole catching out 3 of them. Morphling's still plenty healthy though. No one else is really coming across from the side of Azure Ray right now, but great catch there from Bach.
Wow.
Wow.
I didn't expect him to turn that around so easily, actually. But I guess the problem
Yeah,
just
I know.
does too much damage combined with the... That was even without Midnight Pulse, I believe.
Yeah, I don't think he used it. It's only level 1 anyway, so
Yeah, true.
yeah, definitely didn't use it. Wow.
Alright, Tormentor coming up from AR now. And yeah, I mean, this If Beyond is gonna have BKB in a moment, I wonder if they're gonna be confident to just go hit the Roshan with this Gyro BKB and this Enigma BKB. But surely they're gonna figure out something.
I don't know. Yeah, I feel like that just feels too risky right now. So
Yeah,
they have an advantage, but probably not enough just yet. But again, we just haven't seen Nightfall fight yet. You know, like other than that river fight just then, which was kind of just his teammates dying around him and him being like, oh, okay, cool. We'll see how much he can do when a real fight takes place. And same for the Gyrocopter, though, honestly. It's going to be interesting because, I mean, they're not going to have an amazing read on what their impact on the fights can be, so it's going to come all down to experience. How they approach these fights when they've seen this little action. You know, 1-1-1 on the Gyrocopter, 0-1-1 on Nightfall. How you enter that first fight is going to be so important.
Yeah, you have to be really careful if you're Nightfall, not to get black holed or just get destroyed by the Solar Blind Inksful combo. I feel like for low, it's not the same. Like, sure, there's a lot of stuns and a lot of stuff that can happen, but you have a lot of cover. You have the Grim Shard, you have the Overgrowth that can turn around, you have the Black Hole even.
Yeah, very low budget saves, but
Alright, Stampede
saves
first.
nonetheless.
They might catch Saver though.
Maybe? I don't know.
Looks like they just want to go to Roche.
Yep, seems that way. And with Stampede being used, I honestly think that's a pretty key tool in BetBoom's basket, which is no longer available to them, so might just be free.
It's looking like it.
Interesting. Buck's actually going for the Lincolns rather than the BKB. How do you feel about that?
I guess he's just that confident that he can't get cancelled by anything else, right? It's only gonna be Dragon Tail. I mean, yeah, it's one of 3 abilities. It's the Dragon Tail from Morphling, the Adaptive Strike Strength from Morph, or just Bane.
Isn't there a slight issue in that Bane's got a lot of abilities which can break your Lincolns, though, before dropping
That's true.
the Fiend script?
That is true. But I guess, like, in his mind, he's just that confident in his position. He's not gonna show until the very right moment.
Yeah.
Like, he's probably not even gonna think about stunning people and stuff, I would imagine. We'll see, though.
We'll see. Lincoln Spear. Finished up now for Bach.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top
Low, taken to the front lines with his Aegis to take down this tier 2. BetBoom, though, they are looking for a little bit of a play themselves. Do they run over towards where Azure are, or...?
Yeah, it looks like it. They see the Treant showing top because of his Nature's Grasp placed on the creep wave, so that's probably the trigger.
Ori, is that a good topic? Is that a good initiation for them? I mean, Low certainly isn't. They see Save now and they immediately look over towards him. Ori looking for the targets here. He's got the Pulverize. He's going to use it on to the Pugner and just go for the easy kill. Morphling maybe would have been a bit brave. Bark still hanging around, still looking for options here.
Yeah, but it's not easy to find the correct fight if you're BetBoom. Like, you're gonna have to... Who do you go on? You have to get the Grim or the Treant, I believe. It's the only way to start a proper fight.
Kill the sports, then deal with the cause. The backup's just going to be too strong otherwise. Low, blasting down this middle tier 2 tower. Chrysalis, Ags, it's all you need.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Tier 2 after tier 2.
I mean, he can now go for the ulti, right? Like, there's no Gyrocopter. Low's just TP'd up to the top side of the map.
Yeah, they're
I'm
gonna
shocked
have
at Toronto Tonkyo's patience here. There we go. Okay. The team's in the neighborhood, but Bucks there takes it off. Now Stampede comes through. The stun is out onto Ori, but he's able to get himself up to the high ground. And this is not something which BetBoom wants to chase, so very, very nicely done up from Buck there. Takes off the Nightmare almost instantly and gets Ori out to safety.
Yeah, close call. I mean, it's not easy to cast the Grip just like that if you don't know where the Grim is necessarily.
Yeah.
But, yeah. BetBoom definitely, they seem a bit frustrated right now. They're not getting much done with their aggressive supports and their DK duo, and it's not even clear, like, is this morph gonna outcarry them, you know? So it's a bit of an awkward position to be in. It's hard to make the correct call here.
Top tower is under attack.
Ori going
Save.
very deep.
Yeah. I mean, Ori's got this big old tanky build with no BKB, just going Sunge and Eternal Shroud. It's quite impressive.
Here comes the wraparound potentially from BetBoom.
Yeah, it's how they have to approach it, but
Yeah,
A
look at
little bit
FY's
awkward.
positioning though. He's in a perfect position.
yeah. Will
Very
not
good read
caught
by
out.
AR. We need to reward this.
It's a slow, painful death for BetBoom this game so far. None of the plays they've made have really translated into much. And Ori, oh well, gets upon him once again. Looking over towards Save, his best buddy. Rock comes out, doesn't connect. Will be left wanting for now. But again, just trying to window wipe across the map. Get away these pesky droplets of BetBoom.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Push them back into the gutter.
Oh, they're finding
Yarrow, he
Centaur.
is seen. Oh, the Aghanims cancels his blink immediately as well. That means no way out for Yarrow.
That's no buyback as well. I feel like they can't. There's no way they're gonna defend without him.
That's a high ground tower dead already. I mean, they'd already started work on it, and now
This might be too late.
straight back
even.
up
Like,
middle lane. It's come there. It's come in.
this gyro pushes fast.
Yeah, he certainly does. Trying to kill off those annoying creeps that keep absorbing his shots. Yeah, they want the melee. They go straight mid, looking for another melee here. Azure Ray hitting their tempo. BetBoom, what can they do? Ori immediately jumps in onto saving the backlines here. Is this too deep? I mean, the fortification's coming out with all the towers attacking on him right now. I think Ori might just take it off more than he can chew.
Oh, the Lincoln.
Although, the Lincolns, oh, it's not enough. It's not enough. The Bane gives it all to try and get the kill. He is going to die for it, but absolutely worthwhile for Toronto, Tokyo.
Damn, that Lincoln save would have been so sick if it worked.
Oh, that would have been amazing. Yeah. But
mean,
with the Lincolns, the 4-staff, everything coming through onto him there.
Yeah, I mean, I like the idea from Ori jumping there when he knows the... I'm not sure what triggered, like, him to know that Centaur didn't have buyback. Maybe just calculating the Eternal Shroud, Sunch, whatever. But I like the idea to jump. It was just a bit too deep. Like, tier 4s are still very scary at 28 minutes into Dota, so...
Yeah, especially when you fortify them.
Yeah, exactly. But this does mean that the Gyro is going to have time to farm his Titanic before the next Roche fight, and that's really where I think BetBoom needs to set a stop to this pace that AR is bringing.
Yeah, Nightfall again. We just haven't seen him doing anything this game. He's playing this Morphling. And he's kind of just PvE. 0-1-1. Low. Oh, he gets an amplified damage. Very nice. Well, that's an invitation to go hit some buildings again, or at the very least, play aggressively, force BetBoom back, continue that pressure.
Oh, they found the
Jump
Grim.
in onto the Grimstroke. It's a great target here, and not one which they're really looking to respond to, but it doesn't matter. Lowe's going to get caught out regardless. He's going to have to pop the BKB here. No Satanic available from Lowe, though. He's just got to run himself away, but Nightfall and Miara staying on him, trying to take him down. Ulti available from Chanming, but it's not there in time. He hesitates, and that's going to cost the Gyrocopter his life. Now trying to get to the tree land, TP himself out. Chanming will survive. His positioning there was absolutely perfect on Chanming, but he just dropped the ulti. I don't know if something caught him with a stun maybe, but that is unfortunate.
A bit of lapse of focus there on FY. Just standing in the middle of the lane, getting caught out first, and then I think AR just kind of panics afterwards, you know?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, it's not easy to get a black hole off like this when your primal is not there starting the fight for you as well.
Haste.
And finally, we see Nightfall coming on through, dealing damage, and he is able to really put the hate onto the Gyrocopter.
Yeah, that was the BKB reveal with the Kanda, so he's definitely getting strong now. It's just a matter of can he survive the black hole and the soulbind or not.
Yeah. We'll dodge it entirely, maybe.
Yeah, that's possible too.
Stampede. Pulverizer used out on to save. So he's going to get himself away. Nightfall will just wave form out and get himself to safety. But once again, Azure claiming ownership over this part of the map. There's always that looming shadow behind them. You know, every time this Primal approaches you, yeah, they want to respond to it. They want to jump Ori, but they know that they're just that threat of the black hole behind.
Yeah,
they can't fight it.
There's a black hole, there's overgrowth.
Dire
They currently do not possess many dispels on BetBoom. It's really like DK and Morph, they have the Mantas, but what happens if the supports get caught in that? They're just gonna get easy targets. So now Roshan, actually it's a fairly long respawn this time, so BetBoom has time to salvage.
Uh-oh, more tips on the back. He didn't like that last time. Shadow Blade picked up by the Enigma.
Interesting. And then the refresher next.
Still no BKB, just praying that the Lincoln Sphere is going to do the work for him. He might even be right. Talked about it a lot, but black hole cancels aren't plenty.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Any big items coming up for the side of BetBoom? Let's see. Scardy, not quite there for the Morphling.
There's
Centaur.
a Blink Tiger on Bane, but that's fairly old.
He's had that a while, yeah.
Yeah.
See, Ags on G is either Ags or the Manta. It's like, I mean, it was still pretty long ago.
Gyro, on the other
waiting
hand,
in
has
the
his
trees.
Satanic now, which he didn't have before.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why he's happy to just kind of stand on the front lines now. Challenge BetBoom to go for him. Yara's going for a really, really long wraparound all by himself. He doesn't have his team behind him at all. Just
They
one
don't
little
actually
horse.
have another smoke with them, so this is gonna be tricky for BetBoom.
They have somewhat wrangled themselves into a slightly advantageous position.
Radiant's middle tower.
Ori. Let's get seen by the Black Dragon. They'll turn around and deal a decent amount of damage back to him, but Ori will just back himself away. Roshan now respawns. Not much goal difference between these two teams right now. Both carries very, very strong. Though, of course, has a Satanic. Morphling, just the BKB to go for him. In terms of defensiveness, but still tons of damage to come out from this Morph. Done on to Gyro. Low. He's going to have the Ink Swell thrown upon him, just to give him the opportunity to survive should he need it. Again, things to look out for in this fight is the black hole from Bark. It is the cancels from Toronto, Tokyo. Can he get a Blink Fiend's Grip?
BetBoom's base is also getting really, really poked right now, so that's something to consider if you're BetBoom. You don't want to lose tier 4s for free.
Yeah. And they see that happening on Azure, and they say, all right, that's our opportunity. Get into the pit, start it going. Of course, there comes a call from Roshan, drawing BetBoom over. Lowe's going to have to stand alone in the pit. The illusion's coming through. It's going to give them all the information they need. Low is taking Roche right now, and it is low indeed. BetBoom, they need to approach, and they need to approach now. Breathe fire into the pit. Niera initiates onto Ori. Ori, is it the best target you really want to go for? But simultaneously, they're trying to bring down Chanming. Roshan, it's low. Nightfall, trying to throw some vision in, but it needs the vision. He's going to jump and he tried to steal it, but Low's the one who grabs it and turns around and looks into this Morphling and just starts blasting away at him. They don't have the damage to get through Nightfall, though, so they might have to back themselves away. Niera jumping through, looking at Low as in the backlines. Look at GPK just absolutely roasting and toasting FY, but FY getting himself away, and in comes the Deathcraft to fire the heals onto the Dragon Knight, trying to keep him alive, to keep him safe from the Gyrocopter. Backing themselves away on BetBoom right now. Nightfall up to the high ground. He catches them though. It's a great catch. Toronto Tokyo goes for the cancel. It's slow, but it does eventually do what it needs to. Niera, Nightfall still on the run, still trying to get themselves away as Toronto Tokyo has given his life to get his cause out of there. What more can you ask for? Niera jumps in, tries to go for initiation of the backlines there, and somehow gets away with it. Unbelievably aggressive from the Centaur Warrunner, but somehow through all of that, I mean, You get the Aegis on the side of Azure Ray, but a couple more kills going the way of BetBoom. Absolutely still an Azure Ray win, though, I'd say.
Yeah, 100%. You get the Aegis. Actually, like, surprised how the fight didn't go better for Azure Ray. But, like, they did everything right. Enigma stayed so patient. They saved their Grim and the Treant getting attacked by the DK down bottom. Low gets the Aegis, and yeah, super patient with the Black Hole. Unfortunately for him, Toronto Tokyo was equally patient, and he was able to cancel it in time before they could clean them up.
Don't think I've seen a fight with this similar damage numbers before. 16,600 damage done by Azure, 16,600 damage done by BetBoom. BetBoom actually did 17 damage more.
17?
Yep.
Damn. Right.
Absolutely unreal.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
right. Being caught out here a little bit. Well,
This is similar to how they lost the Fire Strikes, just Miro getting caught out on the map.
I'm not sure what he's doing so far down that middle lane. Oh, but Toronto Tokyo just finding money right there. 3 bounty runes, yes please.
Looking at a Shadow Blade instead of the Aghanim's.
He needs to deal with his illusions. Have they already cleared the wave? No, they didn't. Lowe's with the wave. He's like, why are you chasing those illusions? I've already got the wave here. This might actually be kind of bad for him. Crapify, life drain, takes a decent chunk of Lowe's health away. Gets him down to below half HP. This kind of diffuses the push.
They've got the Dark Portrait on Grim now, so Azure
that's
are
big.
really, really strong. The only thing they're waiting for is a Black Hole 30 seconds.
Ah, I see. Mira will be up by then, but Aegis still in the hands of Lowe, so more than happy to keep it going. Very quick ink swell just to get off that Decrepify. It's going to take down the Nether Ward. Enfeeble out onto Lowe as well. Maybe annoying. But that's it. Tower already dead. Now they just want to get out the bottom wave by the looks of it. Keep the pressure coming.
Or DD top rune. If AR is able to find that one, it's gonna be a disaster. But it looks like, yeah, they are not too concerned with the rune at this point.
Doesn't seem like it. I mean, BetBoom's making their way out onto that side of the map. There's a chance that they locate
They might
it.
find it with his Dillo, yeah. Oh, maybe not. It'll be so
Interesting to see who the Dark Portrait target is for FY as well. Does he take the Morphling or does he take the DK?
Yeah, it should be the Morphling.
Uh-oh.
Alright.
Amplified damage has been spotted.
1 minute Aegis, I think it's time to go, guys.
I think so. You don't get many offerings bigger than this. The red carpet has been rolled out.
BetBoom instantly backs off as well. They're thinking about it. Oh, found a Grim.
They absolutely are. Jump onto the backline, trying to find FY, and they've been completely successful in doing so. The pulverize out onto Miero. The black hole's coming down onto Nightfall. Nightfall in control, but again, Toronto Tokyo's there with the cancel. But does it matter? It does a bit. They managed to get Nightfall to safety. Sure, Jacob is throwing spells at them, but they don't have a Grimstroke anymore. But that said, they don't have Miero. They don't have Toronto Tokyo. Lowe can just hit these barracks without a care in the world. Amplified damage, still a few seconds left. They'll have to jump in. They'll have to do the damage, and, well, that they actually do. This combo of the Kanda plus the Decrepify is pretty mean. You're going to throw the Lincolns out onto him, and with the Stolen Form, I mean, it's damage. It's big damage to Lowe. Lowe has to BKB here. This is getting awkward right now for Azure. Lowe's going for the TP out. He's going to be able to manage that. Green Protector, not quite so lucky. Just going to slowly get brought down. But yeah, through all of this, Azure, they weren't able to convert. They didn't get the buildings. They didn't get any more damage on those. Well, they got damage on the barracks, but they didn't take any barracks.
Yeah, if it wasn't for a Toronto Tokyo save there on the Black Hole, that might have been a disaster.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
Toronto Tokyo is just giving his life to come to these black holes, and it is paying off 1000%.
But still, credit to BetBoom. This is the second fight in a short time where they found FY first, and it's a bit of a problem actually. Like, he's very important. He can stop the grip. He has his silence. He has his soulbind, and also the dark portraits we were talking about. He needs to do a better job staying alive for these fights to go well for AR.
Agreed.
I mean, it's not easy, of course. Like, he doesn't have any utility items, no Glimmer, no Blink, no Aeon Disc or anything like this, but that's what they really need.
That's the life he chose for himself.
That's true.
No sympathy from me.
Alright, Orchid coming up on DK, that's gonna be good. Like, this guy is starting to scale a lot. And it's not something to take lightly. This hero in late game is a machine.
Yeah, it's a little concerning for the Morphling that even though he did manage to get the Satanic up, Gyrocopter still feels like he's knighting ahead as he picks up this butterfly and already is looking in towards, I believe, an MKB for himself.
Yeah, definitely. Wait, he already has the full MKB as well.
Oh my god. Well, he traded buyback for the MKB. What a madman.
I mean, it might just win you the game, actually. Because you still have tier 2s on every lane, so the chances of you losing a fight into like getting GG is very low. And sometimes like, so this is surprise butterfly, surprise MKB, right? It's a lot.
Yeah, it's huge.
So if BetBoom underestimates him this fight, potentially they could smoke for this rune fight, but I guess they want to clear the way first.
Yeah, Treant's holding a smoke, but not using it just yet. And the ping's coming out into the Gyrocopter. They know what they're fighting against now. Smoke up. Azure Ray on the hunt.
These Illus are kind of going to give it away when they're not being cleared.
Yes, for sure. Drawn by Tian Ming, saying this is what we got to do. This is where we got to go. This is the fight we got to take. Illusion's blocked. Did they see it? Maybe.
We also didn't mention, by the way, refresher on Faith Beyond.
Okay, wow. Yep, double black hole possibility, and Aghanim Scepter on Bane as well. So, he's got another one queued up just in case he needs the two of them. But Sage's gonna reveal Ori looking for the target, backs himself away though. Immediate onslaught out of there. Testing the waters, seeing if there was a target worthy of grabbing. He decided no. We're blasting apart these illusions, but there are those pesky Blight Dragons coming down upon him. You have to deal with those as Roche respawns. Ready to go. Jump in, stun, misses. Low, immediately turns around and looks to get some hits up onto Miara here. They'll grab the illusions, pulverize out onto the DK illusions. Not ideal. Now real DK jumps in, throws the stun out onto Ori. Ark still waiting in the back lines. Black hole available, but Toronto Tokyo also waiting in the back lines. It really is just a battle between these two. Last game we had the battle between the carries, just waiting for them to clash against each other. This game it's a battle between the 3 and the 5.
Here we go again.
Yeah, we do. Gyrocopter being that target as always. Ori getting very low here as the damage comes in. Black hole is there onto the two of them. Where is the cancel? It's not there in time. Oh, back, he finds it. Now the back the cancel comes out from Toronto Tokyo. He spent all this time getting around the back of the fight, and it just does not pay off.
They just melted
They don't have
so
buyback
fast.
either.
They just died so fast to mid outpost. This gyro hitting them. He's so strong at this point.
Yep, that was crazy. I'm gonna need a replay on that one, Chief. And here we go. Bark's just in. It didn't even need to blink. He just rolled up with a Shadow Blade.
I guess it's the
Toronto Tokyo
DK,
finally comes in
ill
with
hitting
that.
them also from Grimstroke.
Engineering genius.
Ooh. Now, there's all sorts of goodies coming out of this Roshan. Gyrocopter grabs a refresher.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
Do you even have time to defend this if you're BetBoom is the question. I feel like at least bottom lane is gonna die for sure before the response.
I think so, yeah. 30 seconds is a long time.
Tower is under attack.
Fortification is available, though. If you fortify, do you risk losing more than just your base? I don't think so.
Bane in trouble.
Whoa, Bane!
He has no buyback.
That's very aggressive indeed, my friend. They'll have to use the Stampede to try and get Toronto Tokyo out of there. I mean, we'll be successful, but Fortify comes out as well as in the back. Look who's jumped in, Miaro. He's going crazy right now. He's got himself a buyback and wants to use it. And that's going to buy the time he needs for his teammates to respawn, but Now you got to deal with the real problem. Low on your high ground, BKB available, refresher shard in the backpack as well, Aegis ready to go. Azure Ray, is this their timing?
Surprisingly, BetBoom are able to like create enough chaos so that they are getting stalled down, but let's see if they go again. I think they will.
Like a shield rune or something on the Bane, which kept him alive.
Yeah.
Had some sort of shield on him.
They can just get the right Dark Portrait and the right Black Hole. There shouldn't be a way for BetBoom to win this fight.
No. It was kind of questionable the back just popped the refresher after the last fight was over, but
Yeah, right.
we'll see. In comes the Overgrowth. That's going to get them the kill to save. Save has buyback though, so not the best hero to grab right now. As Low continues the damage. There's a black hole coming through onto the two of them. There is no cancel. There is no saving them. But a lot of damage coming back through from the DK. But does it really matter with the Morphling dead? The Barracks fallen. Refresher coming out as Lou's coming back from the dead and looking to just blast people apart. Ultra kill had as they move in for more. Looking for them. They want to get the Rampage on their Gyrocopter. Here he comes. Lou blasting down upon them. No, never mind. It's a double kill for FY. Fuck you, Lou.
Damn,
The tip
what
coming out onto FY as well.